Political instability was among the reasons that contributed towards the Perikatan Nasional (PN) government announcing the state of emergency last week, Federal Territories Minister Tan Sri Annuar Musa was reported saying. In an interview with Utusan Malaysia's Sunday edition Mingguan Malaysia, the recently ousted Barisan Nasional Secretary-General said this was a large consideration on top of the worsening COVID-19 pandemic that is putting immense pressure on the country's economic and social development. The situation right now coincided with several factors that can disrupt the stability, the livelihood and the safety of the people. From the political perspective, because there was a change of government and the ruling government had slim majority support, there are those who have taken advantage of this situation to cause instability, he was quoted saying. Coincidentally, this instability occurred when the country and the whole world is dealing with COVID-19. There is a connection. If people ask whether the emergency is to deal with COVID only, to me, that is not accurate, he reportedly added. His remarks seem to contradict a claim by his fellow cabinet member Contradicts Takiyuddin Hassan, who said that the emergency was not politically motivated. Annuar compared the decision of the government to call for a state of emergency with how it would have been if there was a flood, where a major solution would be needed to avoid further catastrophe. If it's only political instability, then it can be dealt with politically. If it is only COVID-19, then as long as the government is stable, it can be dealt with, but when it rains during high tide then the flood will get too massive, so we need a solution. Many people who are not involved in managing COVID-19 do not understand that an emergency was called due to COVID-19, but they said it was not COVID-19 but it was done to save the Prime Minister, he said. Prime Minister Tan Sri Muhyiddin Yassin announced a state of emergency last week which he claimed was to curb the spread of the COVID-19 pandemic and the resulting economic downturn. Under the emergency, Parliament and state legislative assemblies are suspended and no elections can be held.